Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with Trapsikis. I'm using different recording software. I'm trying to improve the FPS of my recordings. So if you notice anything different, good or bad, please give me a comment down below. Help me improve my videos. Alright, so today is the first of a different range of videos that I'm going to make aimed at improving gameplay. Basically what not to do, how not to play. I apologize beforehand for highlighting this particular player's game. By no means am I saying he's a bad player. I'm just using this bad game he had as an example that hopefully other people can learn from. So everyone knows the Rheinmetall Bolshevik Waffenträger Tier 8 German TD with a very decent gun, alpha of around 490, penetration 246, and he's using a rather interesting TD spot. So far he hasn't been behind cover for any significant amount of time, but it's not a big problem because he went from spawn in a position where he was highly unlikely to be spotted. So he settled into a bush here, but now allow me to zoom in. He is not aiming at anything usable. Even when the RU-251 was spotted there, he didn't adjust his aim for quite a long time, and then when he did adjust his aim, he shot before his reticle could aim fully in. So he didn't allow his gun to actually have a reasonable chance to hit the RU. And now he's shooting at the bush where chances are the RU isn't there anymore, but fair enough, give it a try. Now reloaded. So if the RU had been in the bush where he'd been shooting at, he'd have hit him, and by now he'd have killed him. Unfortunately, the RU is not dead, so chances are he's not there. But now this Waffenträger does something interesting again. He's aiming at a piece of land where the likelihood of an enemy appearing is very, very, very low. Only if someone actually rushed through the bush there and came hurtling down the slope would he be in your line of sight or in your line of fire. First lesson I'd like to impart in this game: when you pre-aim at something that may be useful. He was pre-aimed first too high for any tank to be there at all, and after the RU was spotted, he adjusted his aim to a spot where the likelihood was slightly higher, but still very unlikely. And now, something good that our player is doing today is he's moving to an area where his teammates are in very big trouble. The what I call the heavy line has been overrun, and the town and hill across from the town have both been crawling with enemies for a while now, so it's a good idea to go support them. However, the way you support them is also important. So he rushed into the town without using cover. Fortunately for him, the T-34 misses the return shot, and he did land an exactly average shot, but didn't manage to actually take out the track of the T-34 there. Now, he knows he's been spotted, he knows he's in trouble, but a lot of people do this. You get into a bad spot and then you panic. You don't remember to relocate or anything like that. So, even now, after taking that shot, he should have relocated immediately. And this is, sorry to say it, typical lower tier gameplay, where you get into trouble and then you just sit there and take shots to opponents. You're not rocking back and forth, and you're not really trying to make anything good of the situation. You're not getting behind cover, hard or soft, you're not getting away, and in that way you're going to get picked off very easy. So it's a very common mistake to make if you're coming from lower tiers, to think I'm full health so I can take a couple of hits. But if you consider the caliber of the enemies, pun intended, that were shooting at him, then even 5,000 hit points wouldn't last very long, because they would each take about 400 to 500 hit points per hit, and about 5 enemies were shooting at him. So it's not a good idea ever to rely on your hit points. And as I'm moving up in the tiers myself, I'm also learning more and more that you should avoid taking damage altogether rather than try to trade damage. Alright, I think we're going to cut it off there. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something useful.